equipo escocés Hibernian juega para la Copa de Ciudades en feria con el Barcelona en la capital de Cataluña. Tras el protocolario cambio de banderines entre los capitanes ante el árbitro italiano César Johnny, va a comenzar el partido, cuyas primeras jugadas tienen un marcado sello barcelonista. Sin embargo, a los 7 minutos conseguirán los escoceses su primer gol. Vean ustedes al delantero centro Baker reclamar la pelota para batir la portería barcelonista. Observen ahora una curiosa jugada de billar a 3 espaldas. El dominio del Barcelona es evidente, como lo demuestra esta concentración defensiva de los contrarios ante el intento de Kubala de aproximarse al marco de Simpson. El contraataque va a facilitar al extremo McLean la obtención del 2-0, con que los visitantes se adelantan en el marcador. El Barcelona se lanza al ataque en busca de neutralizar la ventaja de sus contrarios. Kubala lleva la iniciativa, pero los del Hibernian se repliegan ante su meta. Hacia el minuto 36 se castiga a los escoceses con un libre indirecto que, sacado por Kubala, cabecea Coxis a la red. A los 8 minutos del segundo tiempo, y después de este buen corte de gracia, un centro impecable del extremo Beitia es rematado magistralmente por Coxis. Empate a 2. Asistimos ahora a unas jugadas de verdadera mala suerte para el Barcelona. El defensa izquierdo Grant sobre la línea de meta salva un gol seguro de Coxis. Jugando al contraataque, los escoceses van a marcar el tercero por medio de Bayer. El extremo Beitia no puede perforar el sistema defensivo británico. Una rápida combinación de los delanteros Preston y Scott permitirá a Baker lograr el cuarto. Un 4-2 favorable a los extranjeros es el resultado cuando solo faltan 7 minutos de partido. Pero Beitia, ese jugador que lleva la pelota, saca un córner y Coxis transforma el tercero para el Barcelona. Poco después, Evaristo lograría el definitivo empate a 4.
Barcelona kick off in this friendly match at Easter Road, attacking the goal on your right. The Barcelona side: Theldran, Poinco, Olivelia, Gracia, Silvera, Vergés, Cubilia, Coches, Rey, Villaverde and Camps. The Hibernian side: Simpson, Fraser, McClelland, McLeod, Easton and Baxter, Scott, Falconer, Baker, Byrne and Morris Stevenson. And interestingly enough, the Barcelona side have named 3 substitutes, so presumably agreement has been reached with Hibernian on this matter. Barcelona are playing up the slope at Easter Road. The rather dark blue and the red vertical stripe. Left half Baxter for Hibernian. A pleasant night for football, except that there is a rather persistent mist in the ball in Easter Road here. McLeod must of course be a slight bone in the ground, quite obviously. Scott tries to control the ball on the right wing, but it goes out of play. The throw-in taken very quickly to centre half Silvera. And away come Hibernian. The ball flicked down, but ahead of the Hibernian forwards over the line. Goal kick to Barcelona, and goalkeeper Theldran in a jersey which doesn't contrast very much with the defences. I wouldn't be surprised if the referee at some stage asked him to change. Takes a short goal kick. Away come Barcelona. Nice piece of play by outside left Camps. McLeod nips in daintily. Baker trying to find his inside left Byrne. Barcelona centre forward Ray. The ball pushed inside. Away goes the outside right. Held off by left back McClelland, and it just reaches Simpson. This is centre half, Silvera to Vergés, who is allegedly left half, but actually plays right half in this setup. Right back Funcho. Throw into Barcelona. Funcho with the throw. Oh, a nice pass from the right winger, the inside right, the ball turned across goal and deflected. It was right back Fraser. Left half, a first time shot, and well held by Simpson. Vergez shot, Simpson travelled with it all the way, held it beautifully. Baker for Hibernian. Baker in the outside left position. Baker chips the ball across, and it's headed away as far as Scott. Scott's beaten to the punch, and it's inside left, Villaverde. The Spaniards moving very neatly so far. Villaverde drags the ball past, slips the ball through the middle, headed away by Easton. Nice head flick to Silvera. Ray to his outside right, Cubilia, and a free kick to Hibernian for nudging. Cubilia takes it very quickly, and it's turned in and just across the goal and past. A lightning fast move, and that was inside right. Sandor Kostis just failing to put the finishing touch and put Barcelona ahead, but with 8 minutes played, no scoring still. Vergez, Kostis. Oh, a lovely ball through to Cubilia. Cubilia to Ray, and again Hibs playing the offside game, and Ray puts the ball past the post, but in any event it would have been a free kick to Hibs. Vergez, Kochis. Kochis strokes the ball to his centre half, Silvera. Cubilia. Cubilia, a lovely lofted pass, and can he get a foot in? Looks like a corner unless Simpson's got it. Yes, Simpson's nabbed it on the line. Nice Barcelona move. Simpson quick to smother that. Hibs kick off in the second half of this friendly match against Barcelona after a goalless first half. Kicking up the slot. Scott. Hibs so far unchanged from the first half. Looked rather like a foul by... I think it's actually Eladio who's come on there. The ball across the edge, a first time shot by Baxter, but it's high and wide. Looks rather as if Gracia has been substituted by Eladio. Barcelona working down the right now, a nice pass through to Ray. Oh, Ray, a delightful slip through to Kochis. Kochis going inside, touches the ball across to Camps, and Camps a left foot shot past when it seemed easier to score, but a lovely move again, ripped the Hibs defence completely apart, but still no scoring. Easton to Fraser, Fraser to McLeod, McLeod rather slow, and away come Barcelona. Cubilia, and Cubilia running in again, and the ball pushed past Simpson by his own defender, and it's a corner kick to Barcelona on the right. Neatly controlled by Camps, and that looks like a bit of barging going on. Play still continuing though, and eventually Hibs come out with the ball, but that's a rather aimless clearance, and that won't find anybody except the boys in the touchline. Vergez, another throw in this time to Barcelona. Down the wing to Camp, who's gone over to the right wing. A nice move by Kochis, the ball across the face of the goal, and a first time shot by the left back, and it's a goal! A rather speculative shot by the Barcelona left back, wearing a number 4 jersey of course, but playing in the place. Now the question is, was that Eladio substituting for Gracia? But Eladio or Gracia, Barcelona have gone into the lead 1-0. A rather fortunate goal perhaps, but just what was needed to put some spice into the game. Barcelona 1, Hibs 0. Simpson quite blameless. Camps for Barcelona. Oh, a hefty tackle there by Baker. Kochis through to Ray, but McLeod's there. The ball cleared only as far as Grathia, now it's Olivelia. Olivelia pushes it to Scott. Scott going in. This must be the equaliser. Scott scored. Good goal. Scott injured as he pushed the ball past there, but he won't worry very much. Equaliser for Hibs. With about 16 minutes to play, Scott has made the score. Hibernian 1, Barcelona 1. Thrown to Barcelona. Headed away, but that's Silvera onto it. Silvera brought down from behind by Scott, but play going on. There's a risky pass back, if you like, by Faulkner, but it got there. Silvera to Coaches. Coaches, the most graceful forward in the field. Well flighted cross. A first time shot. Oh, magnificent goal. Oh, what a beautiful goal. The ball came across, beautifully flighted from Coaches, and it was Camps, in fact, who fastened onto the ball and managed to keep it down very low. Simpson beaten where he stood. Well, quite a little spurt of scoring now. 2-1 for Barcelona in 13 minutes to play, and that was certainly the best goal of the three. McLeod. McLeod trying to utilise Scott's speed. Baker going through there. Throwing to Hibs. Baker taking it very quickly. McLeod gives him it back. Baker turns the ball across goal. It's nice. Byrne gets a glancing header in, but a bit lacking in sting. He couldn't get much way on it. Feldran saves easily. Vergez. Ray a bit careless with his pass. It's McLeod. Faulkner, a poor ball, but it does get to Baker. Baker does well to give Faulkner it back. Faulkner held off in the tackle, but play continues. And the ball straight away down the middle, but nicely cut off by John Fraser. Fraser trying out the Barcelona defence there, but they're pretty good. Villaverde, Silvera inviting a tackle. Turning, shielding the ball with his body, quite fairly of course. Silvera evades Scott, but this pass is cut off by Fraser. Fraser trying to find Baker. Barcelona playing very coolly. Ray, looked like a two-footed tackle by Hughes there. Coaches, Ray. Rather too vigorous by the Spaniard there. Cochise gets the ball back rather luckily, sends two defenders the wrong way. Brought down, striding through the penalty area, and it's a penalty kick. Yes. Well, that looked an absolutely correct decision from here. Cochise had beaten the Hibs defender with a spurt. He was in a scoring position, and referee Davidson, I think quite rightly, has awarded a penalty kick. The question now is who's going to take it. At the moment it looks like Silvera. Now here's a chance to tie up the game. 4 minutes to play. Silvera, a very neat job of the spot kick. And that put Barcelona ahead by 3-1, and that looks like being a winning lead.
Mancio, dangerous position, low cross, and a flashing header there from Grosso, the young centre forward, not very far off the target. Wilson with the goal kick, right-footed, picked his spot to Quinn. Hamilton tried a quick one forward, Passion's there. Crossfield to the other fullback, Miara. On one forward. Headed away beautifully by Stanton, playing very strongly against the renowned Puskás. Pashin, Quinn, Hamilton. Hibs very keen to get to the ball. Nice pass out to Cormac. He's beaten Grocco. Hamilton trying to go through on his own. He shoots and saved. A good save there by Araquistin. A snapshot on the turn by Willie Hamilton. Hibs are finding chinks in the Real Madrid armour. They are getting in to have a shot. And Araquistin had to look lively to pick up that one. Hamilton nicely beating Miara, left-footed, turned away by Santa Maria. There's Hento. Russell, Puskás in an open position. Puskás trying a chip shot. And headed away by Baxter for a corner to Real. Midway through the first half now, Amancio with this corner, a low one, headed away by Baxter, out to Mueller, tries a high one, over the bar. Hamilton. To Martin. Well, Scott, left-footed, and a quick one, a beautiful goal! Right winger Peter Cormac, only 17 years of age. On the turn, first time a low cross from the left, and he flashed the ball low into the corner of the net at the right hand post of Araquistin. Right on the spot. And it's Real to kick off in the second half. Both teams are unchanged, with Hibs still leading 1-0, that Cormac goal after quarter of an hour. Safety play by Hibs. Cormac. Scott! And onto the crossbar. A snap effort there. That low cross from Cormac. Turned in quickly by Scott. Over the hands of Araquistin onto the crossbar. And put out for a throw-in. A real let-off for Real. Been an awkward time for them to go 2 goals down. Miller. Ruiz. This one forward. Puskás. Hento, tremendous burst of speed, left-footed, and nicely turned round the corner by Wilson. That was a real flash of the old Real left hook there between Puskás and Hento, but Wilson was ready for the winger's shot. Hento with the corner. Another high one. Headed behind by left half Zocco. Puskás. Grasso. Müller, the right half. Quick shot off the crossbar. Cleared there by McNamee. Real's best effort. Hamilton. Quinn. Hamilton. Forward to Martin. Scott in the centre position. Headed away by Pashin as far as Quinn. On to Cormac. Quickly back. And a hook shot by Hamilton. Wide of the goal. The crowd really warming to Hibs' effort to stay ahead, but even to consolidate their 1-goal lead. McNamee. Back to Wilson. Park. Baxter. Santa Maria. Puskás. Manso trying to run through. Ruiz. Very slack one. Martin. Scott. Cormac. Nice burst of pace, pulling outside right. He's beaten Passion. Cutting in. Right to Quinn. Neat one. Cormac. Oh, and saved by Araquistain. Turned round for a corner. A brilliant Hibs raid that. And again, young Cormac figuring prominently. Listen to the crowd. "25 minutes gone. A nice one over. Araquistain right on the spot. Hibs determined not to lie back. Pinto. Legs flashing. Fraser chasing. Now Stanton. But still he's there, a remarkable burst of speed. Corner to Real. After that flashing run there by Hento. Real skipper. Another high corner. Punched away by Wilson. Stanton. Hamilton. Cut inside. He still has it. And through to Martin. A quick one. And a brilliant save by Araquistain. Scott winning a throw-in on the other side. Quinn. Baxter. Puskás. Both flying wingers trying to race forward. There it's through towards Hento. Fraser after him. Stanton standing by. Another high one over. Safely held by Wilson. We throw to Cormac. Nice chip one forward to Martin. Beautiful pass from the right winger. Scott the only one up. Over it goes. Scott got his head to it, but not much pith. Scott and pulled down just outside the penalty area. Free to Hibs. 10 minutes to go. Going to be taken by Quinn. And it's a chip over all the heads and it's into the net. That chip shot from Quinn seemed to bounce off the head of young Cormac to put Hibs, with only 10 minutes to go, 2 goals up and perhaps in a winning position.
Let's go over the teams. Hibs: Simpson, Hughes, McClellan, Baxter, Grant and Baird, Scott, Stevenson, Fraser, Gibson, McLeod. And the visiting Valencia's team from Portugal: Pereira, Rosendo Castro, Cordillera, Alfredo Vicente, Yoka, Carvalho, Matato, Salvador, Estevo. There you see right winger Estevo tackled by Baird. Returned upfield by Rosendo. Baxter. The Hibs objective must obviously be here to get a quick opening goal. Stevenson a sweep to Baird. Stabbing pass through to McLeod. You can hear the strictly partisan cheers here at Easter Road. Plenty of encouragement for Hibs. McLeod again away on the far side of the field. Tap into Stevenson, trying to return it. McLeod again. Saved by Pereira. 9 minutes played in this exciting first half. No goals yet. Down goes the Hibs man, but Mr. Howley allowing play to run on, I think. Throw to Hibs, and that's Baird taking it. Fraser tries to stab it away, but cleared upfield by Cordera. Hughes headed back again. Outside left is Estevo. Hughes slithers to the ground, the ball goes out of play. A throw to Valences. Mr. Howley decides that got to flick off a Portuguese player, so Hibs throw, and away goes Scott. Scott with plenty of room to move. The centre half, Alfredo, comes across there to tackle him. Down topples Scott. Across comes Mr. Howley, a free kick to Hibs. That is the tall, lanky centre half, Alfredo, with number 3 on his back, playing, in fact, centre fullback, as they call it on the continent. Baxter takes a firm left foot shot, but it curves away out and among the crowd. Estevo, the outside light, flick back from Yoko, the outside right, but dispossessed. Stevenson, a flick back. Yoko again. Yoko, who's called the Black Streak. Tries to turn away from Grant, doesn't succeed. Very nice play by Grant, who incidentally plays for the Scottish League team in Dublin. Headed down very nicely by Vincenze. Matato. A drive by the centre forward. Beautiful goal. 13 minutes played. Very merited applause for centre forward Matato, putting Valences one up with a tremendous shot from the outside right position. Number 10, Salvador, beaten by Hughes. Stevenson, a nice head flick. Scott turning away from Vincente. Scott into the centre, but across goes Cordera. Yoka, the outside right, streaking through, having beaten Grant. Another expert goal. Well, that's why they call him the Black Streak. 14 minutes, Valencia is 2 goals up. Throw on the far side to Hibs, and it's Baird taking it. Flicks it quickly back. McClellan running onto it with Estavo, the winger, cutting in there. You would notice, in case there was a pass back to the keeper. A chance again. Centre forward Matato. Another brilliant goal. Well, that just shows you the slightest mistake by defence, and these Portuguese players jump onto it like a flash. Matato scoring his own second, the Portuguese third goal. Second half, and Hibs going from right to left, kicking off 3 goals down. While in the first half, the Valences side was certainly far ahead of Hibs in sheer ball control and artistry, but Hibs by our own standards, were certainly not a bad side. A really fighting flurry of activity just towards half-time. Very unlucky not to have scored. Scott. Baird. Baird, you'll notice, has changed his jersey. Now there's no number. Throw to Belences way on the far side. As Stabo tries to flick it over his head. Scott. Stabo edging it again. Hughes. Gibson misses it with his head, but Alfredo doesn't with his foot. Scott. Drive comes off Fraser, zooming into the net, away from Scott. Glancing off Fraser's head. Well, is this going to strike off a tremendous Hibs revival? Now the score, with just minutes played in the second half. Hibs 1, Belences 3. And there's the man who certainly made that goal for Hibs. Free kick to Hibs and plenty of cheers to go with it. Hughes, a lob into the centre, headed by Gibson, clutched by Pereira. Castro. Headed by McLaren, brought down by the numberless Baird. McLeod edges inside to head it to Fraser. Kicked away by Rosenda. Estevo. Scott intercepts the pass. Vincento tackles. Carvalho tackled from behind by Baird. Fraser cleared away again by Vincento. McLeod. Well, Hibs have certainly got a much better grip in this game now. Gibson. Fraser's hand shot up there. The ball went across, but too fast and too far away from him. Throw away on the far side to Belences. Well, 2 goals to pull back with this battling spirit. It's far from impossible that Hibs can at least draw level. Clip across from Scott, but out comes Pereira as Fraser edges in. Scott edging inside for Hibs. Headed by Gibson, another by Scott. The ball is in the net. Again, it's Fraser who scores. Well, that's the roly-poly goal of the year. Fraser rolling over, heading the ball into the net. So now the score, Hibs 2, Belenenses 3. And what a fight back. Carvalho, number 8, pass away, trying to get to Yoka, but intercepted by Grant. Brought down by Fraser. Aspiration streaming down his chest, making a blotchy mark on his green jersey. Topple and a penalty. Mr. Howley straight away says a penalty kick as the Hibs man went toppling head over heels in the box. The fellow who toppled down was Stevenson. No, not a penalty. He's waving the Belences players away. They're obviously protesting. Possibly thought at first he was going to give an indirect free kick, but why he should do so for an incident like this, one would never know. It is in fact a penalty. And the man who has the supremely difficult job of taking this kick, Sammy Baird. 20 minutes played in this exciting second half. This can be the equalising goal. Baird
Wonderful piece of trickology. He made goalkeeper Ferrere move to his right-hand side, and he flicked it in on his left. Wonderfully taken penalty.
Hibs will kick off going from right to left. The teams, the Hibs team is unchanged. Simpson, Fraser, McClellan, Hughes, Easton and Baird, Buchanan, Kinloch, Baird, Preston and McLeod. The visiting Munich Bayern side, Kozar, Tietz, Olk, Boruta, Kuntzval, Bogisdorfer, Grefer, Grosser, Milutinovic, Wagenbauer, Sieber. It's Hibs on the attack. There's Baird, the Hibs captain. A bad pass, the ball goes out of play. This, by the way, is the 4th time Hibs have played the Munich team in the last 10 years, and they're still unbeaten in this fixture. Long kick there by Tietz. And there's Milutinovic, the Yugoslav international, now playing for the Munich side. A long pass away out to the far side to Sieber. Number 10, Wagenbauer. Back again to Milutinovic. The ball intercepted there by Hughes. Cross comes McClelland. He wins in his duel there with outside right Grefer. McClelland going to take the throw himself, changes his mind. Across comes Baird. The outside right trying to worm his way through there, but McClelland gets a lusty clearance upfield. There's Olk. Through to Boruta. Captain Grosser. The Munich team, by the way, playing in white shirts. This is their 2nd match in Britain in the last few days. They were beaten by Manchester United on Monday. A Munich official told me just before the match that they were really eager to win this game. Eager, that is, more eager than usual. Pass again on the outside of McClelland. Out comes Simpson, a quick pickup. Obviously, this Munich team can play football. Pivot about there by Baird, the Hibs left half. Downfield towards Baker, he can't control it. It runs to fullback Olk. A short one to Boruta. He tried to get it out to his winger, succeeds, and inside comes Grefer. Stabbing pass through, a flick on. It's Easton for Hibs. Joe Baker. Baker inside the centre circle, moving into the centre. Side flick there to Preston, the inside left. He tried to get a return to him, but it's Grosser for Beher. Grosser dashing through. Again, McClelland cuts the ball off for Hibs. Preston touches it back again to McClelland. McClelland inside to Baird. Square across field to Hughes. Hughes away out to Buchanan. A long one downfield to Kinloch, the man who can get goals. Working his way inside, Buchanan again. Crossfield to Baird. Hibs mounting up a nice attack here. A short pass to McLeod. McLeod tries for goal. Cutting across there, the ball zooms up into the air, out of play. Milutinovic. A quick flick, but McClelland is there first. 4 minutes played, no scoring, and there's Preston, a through pass to Baker. Baker tearing after the ball, but across comes Tietz. It's out of play, a throw to Hibs. Baker taking the throw himself. McLeod, number 11, returns it again to Baker. Baker cuts with his left foot right across goal. Up comes Buchanan, the ball drops just over the crossbar. Baker, pass there, he allows it to run to Hughes. A chip inside, a flick away there. Bogisdorfer gets the ball away, and just as well for Behan. A throw to Hibs. Preston going across to take it. No scoring, and so far Hibs have done just a little bit more of the pressing. McLeod with Grefer standing just beside him. He dashes it across the penalty area with his left foot. Buchanan hesitates, then swivels the ball back again towards Hughes. He tries with his left foot. The ball is held by goalkeeper Kozar. Buchanan gets the throw there from Hughes, returns it. Buchanan stabbing in again. It's Boggensdorfer. The ball goes out of play. Again, a throw to Hibbs. Fraser gives the ball to Hughes. A long throw. Baker gets his head to it. Return to him again. This time cleared by Olk. Hughes, a flick on by Preston. Headed again by Boggensdorfer. A throw on the far side. Again, it's to Hibbs. Taken quickly by Hughes. Headed back by Preston to Fraser. Fraser, low one. Into the air. Headed by McLeod. Returned again by Kunzval. Preston. McLeod. McLeod going through swells, one with another, tries a shot, but the ball goes past the goal. McLeod tearing after the ball, but Kunzval comes out, passes it to Tietz. Tietz tries to return it again. Kunzval gets it away. Baker just misses it. Back it comes to Baird. Baird moving in towards the goal, lining up for a shot. A beautiful one it is too, but hard luck, just a yard past the goal, but a very strong, very vicious try there by Baird. 10 minutes played, no scoring. Grosser, the inside right and skipper of the Behan side. A flick inside to Wagenberg. Out again to Zieber, Wagenberg. Zieber again. Grosser pivots around there. Gives it to Wagenberg. A nice piece of work here. A shot, nothing much behind it. It's blocked by Easton, returned. This time Baruta tries to get out to winger Grefer. Grefer keeps it in play. Bounces off McClelland. It's a corner kick to Behan. Grefer taking the kick. Right across goal. Ball spins out. Kunzval blocked by Easton. Offside. Offside given against there to winger Zieber. Baruta passed through there to Zieber, but it's Fraser, a very casual clearance there, and finally it's got away by Hughes, and there's Baker away in his own with Kunzval trying to cover up. Tackle there by Olk. Baker gets in his shot and the ball comes off the post. A perfect goal scored by Joe Baker after exactly 30 minutes played. Well, if anyone ever doubted the fact that Baker's form had gone at all, there is the proof. He beat two of the Behan defenders beautifully there, and then smacked the ball for goal along the ground. It came bouncing off the post to beat goalkeeper Kozar completely. So the score with half an hour played: Hibs 1, Behan nothing. Zieber, the left winger, pass into Grosser, the inside right, and captained a neat swerve there to deceive Hughes. Gets it inside, very good indeed to Zieber. Zieber is tackled by Easton, who is playing immaculately at centre half. Kinloch to Buchanan, the ball goes out of play. It's a throw to Behan, taken very quickly. There's Grosser, the inside right and captain. Grosser being very careful about who he's going to pass it to. Milutinovic dashing in there, but two defenders surrounding Simpson, and quickly he throws it out to Buchanan. Baker trying extremely hard and playing very well. He pivots pass, and finally he's tripped as he goes through. A free kick to Hibs. Behan quick to recognise the danger of the Hibs international centre forward. Temporarily he's lost his place from the England side, but we hope only temporarily. Olk clearing the ball upfield. Wagenberg out to Zieber. Zieber seems to be one of the controlling link men in this Behan forward line. Milutinovic. He drives for goal, a very good one indeed, and punched over the bar. A very good stop there by Simpson. Milutinovic clearly saw an opening in the Hibs defence from 40 yards out, sent the ball absolutely spinning for goal. Simpson came up there at the last minute and flicked it over the bar. Kinloch for Hibs, but a good tackle by Kuntzval. A throw to Hibs. 8 minutes to go until half-time. Hibs leading by 1 goal. McLeod going through. He gives a short pass to Baker. Baker accelerates quickly, but kicked away by Grosser. His opposite number, Kinloch. Kinloch swabs to beat the German, sends away to the far side to Buchanan. Buchanan kicks it into the air. McLeod trying to keep it in play, but Kosar punches it out. A corner kick to Hibs. Kinloch gets it across from the corner kick. Bogisdorfer tries to keep it in play. He fails, and again a corner kick to Hibs. McLeod taking the kick, placing the ball carefully up near the flag. Sends it right across goal. Headed away by Kuntzval. Up comes McClellan. He's just poised for a shot there. It's driven. The ball bouncing about like a cork in the ocean. Finally comes out, and it's Fraser for Hibs. Fraser sends it sharply back in again. McLeod. A header by Baker there. Baker rose up above all the German players, but Kosvar was there again. Clears it to Grosser. Grosser back again to Tietz. Tietz to Grefer. Grefer, the right winger, through to Milutinovic. Turns about. Telling his forwards to get in position. Away to the far side to Zeber as Hughes slithers to the ground. There's Wagenbauer, the inside left. Wagenbauer to Zeber. Zeber returns it again. Good piece of work by Fraser. Well, I should imagine the German winger felt that one. The ball goes out of play. It's a goal kick. And Mr. Biddle goes across to ask winger Zeber, "You okay?" He says yes, or the equivalent in German. Simpson prepares to clear upfield for Hibs. Fullback Olk into the centre circle. Back comes McLeod there. Sends the ball short to Baird. Baird waving everyone to get up into attack. McLeod who has plenty of pace at outside left. Coming inside. Short pass to Preston. Preston is still on the ball. Sweeps it to Kinloch. Kinloch pivots around. Tries a shot for goal. It bounces off the keeper. Preston trying to get in, but finally Bogisdorfer sends it out of play. McLeod to Preston. Preston back again to McLeod. McLeod a short pass to Baker. Baker sweeps it forward to McLeod. He about turns, tries a drive, held on the line by Kosar. Half time, the score, Hibs 1, Bayern nothing. Peter Grosser to Zeber, but the ball going too fast from him. Away comes McClellan. Kinloch. Kinloch to Preston. Preston to Baker. Baruta going across to attempt to tackle, changes his mind. The ball is switched to McLeod. McLeod sends it in for goal. Kinloch gets his head to it, but the ball goes loops up over the bar. Inside right, Robert Grosser pivoting there to get clear of Hughes. Finally touched away by Preston. Buchanan firmly inside, a clip along the ground there to Baker. Every time Baker gets the ball, the Bayern defence go into a panic. A sliding tackle there by Kuntzval. A shot and the ball is in the net. Scored by Kinloch. Hibs are 2 goals up. 21 minutes played in the second half. A very surprise goal there because there didn't seem to be a great deal of chance. In fact, the ball was put into the net. I see now by outside left McLeod. It did look, the movement was, Kinloch played a big part in it, but the final touch on was done by winger McLeod. Hibs 2 up. The Bayern side left with a tremendous fight back here if they have to go home with even a draw. Robert Grosser going through there. Didn't quite like the referee's decision at all. Thought the advantage rule should have been applied. However, it's a free kick to Bayern, taken quickly by Baruta. Zeber, a driving shot along the ground, well held by Simpson. McLeod moving inside. Preston lining up for a shot. He doesn't make one. Gets the return pass. A great chance. A beautiful goal by Preston. Inside left. Tommy Preston has made the score.
3-0 for Hibs. A brilliant piece of work there. Going through, he appeared to be going to have a shot. He didn't. He waited for the return and really slammed the ball perfectly into the goal. So the score now, Hibs 3, Bayern 0.